Only in the game just to get my fatty. And these lazy ain't got competition. It's me versus me, love key talk game.
Anyway, so it looks like one of the rappers who's been locked up for 100 and something years finally got out. Of course, everybody paid him some homage because they thought he didn't do no type of ratting and snitching. Paperwork ended up coming out pretty much saying that he ratted that he snitched, so inside of the street rules or whatever like that, he did stuff that violated the street rules. We know that those rules get switched around, flipped around, exceptions being made, but I'm talking about none other than BG. So with that being said, you know what I'm talking about, with people now claiming that BG done violated the street rules, even though he did 14 years on one of his sentences, they're still saying that he did something that was dirty, right? Now, whether he did something that was dirty or not, y'all leave that up for debate. But BG has actually came out and he has done something that a lot of people are scratching their head at, because they're like, dang, I thought y'all was cool. Like, y'all supposed to be the hot boys. Why you dissing him like that? And I'm talking about none other than Lil Wayne. BG got a song out with Finesse2Tymes where he says, my brother Lil Wayne was touring, but he's a B and it's showing. So first of all, let's just get it out of the way. Lil Wayne got more talent in his pinky than BG has inside of his whole body. You know what I'm talking about? BG can never compare to Lil Wayne talent-wise, literally not even a little bit, not even a teeny bit, because that's how talented Wayne is, right? Maybe BG's mad because he feels as if Lil Wayne didn't financially hold him down the entire 14 years that he was locked up behind bars. Here's the thing about it, bro. Listen, Wayne himself was going through financial issues. You know what I'm talking about? He literally said in one of his songs that Jay-Z had to help him with some of his tax payments, which means his money was dwindling down at a particular time. And it was probably around the time wherever Birdman pretty much wasn't paying Wayne what Wayne was supposed to get. You know what I'm talking about? Obviously, Wayne went through that huge dispute with Birdman for all these years. Carter 5 didn't get released for such a long time, simply because he wanted his payments and he didn't want to put something out and Birdman benefit off of it and he doesn't benefit off of it. So, you know what I'm talking about? That was pretty much going on. With all that being said, and that's only saying if if Buddy was feeling some type of way, if BG's feeling some type of way because he felt, Wayne wasn't financially paying him. It could be some other things in there, because in the song he pretty much said he's a B and it's showing, meaning it kind of made it in a present tense, which showed like he's showing it now. Maybe Wayne don't want to give him a verse, but I doubt that getting a verse, he wouldn't want to do that. I mean, he even gave Turk a verse, probably one of Turk's hardest recent songs. I don't know if y'all heard it or not, because not a lot of people check for Turk. But, I don't think this is the route that BG should go. Why? Because Wayne has such a loyal, super tight fan base. And BG, I'm not saying he don't have a loyal, tight fan base, but he doesn't have like a Wayne type of fan base. So that's going to cut off a lot of people from listening to BG that like the Hot Boys as a whole, because the Hot Boy as a whole, one of the ones that stayed around, didn't get locked up for all the years that BG was locked up, was Lil Wayne. So Lil Wayne had to hold down the Hot Boy thing. So I don't think that was a good move by BG. However, I believe people should always speak how they feel. And if he truly feels like F Lil Wayne, then yeah, definitely say F Lil Wayne. Just know that career-wise, that'll have more consequence. I mean, for one, BG's already back out. He calls him, he a Hot Boy legend because the Hot Boys are like that. But going to jail, for one, doesn't make you a legend. Let's just keep this real. Going to jail doesn't make you a legend, even if you go to jail for a long time. Actually, it does more damage for you, depending on who you are. Really, people be getting called legends when they die. You know what I'm talking about? Or they go to jail like a whole lot of times, eventually get out and still able to be, successful and up to date with their music, which a lot of people are saying right now that BG is like an old dinosaur with his music. You know what I'm talking about? They say his music is caught up in the old times. It really ain't just caught up right now to like how the modern music is supposed to sound. Yes, a lot of people did miss BG when he was gone. He came back, did one of his first day out songs, did a lot of numbers. That's what typically happens when you do a first day out song and you've been gone. But also now, talking about in the continuation of his career, it ain't looking that good. I didn't report on whenever people was calling him a rat. I had a lot of other stuff I had to get on, you know, I'm talking about to get going. But I definitely had to report on when he comes at the greatest rapper alive. You know, I'm talking about Lil Weezy Animal. You know, I'm talking about Lil Wayne. Why? Because I mean, like, this is, I don't know. I guess this could be a teaching moment, right? When we really figure out one of the main reason why he's saying it, maybe it'll make a little more sense. But the only I can think of right now is financial reasons. And when you get locked up, bro, you can't be just expecting somebody to always be sending you money and stuff like that. Don't get locked up. Don't do what's going to do to get you locked up, especially for 14 years. You know what I'm talking about? Stay out. You know what I'm talking about? If you would have stayed out of jail, then you could have possibly had a successful career as Lil Wayne. No, you're not as talented as Lil Wayne, but at the same time, you still would have had the opportunity to, you know, to build and do stuff and become just as big as a legend as Lil Wayne. Because yes, even though y'all were part of the same group, and that group name is legendary because it was just a group that was popping way back then. Individually, if you put your individual legendism, even ain't a word, but we creating our own words, up against Lil Wayne's, is no comparison and it's no match, right? I don't even think at this point people is looking at BG individually as just like a super legend, right? He's looked at as like a Hot Boy legend, which is that, you know, the group they was a part of. But, you know, it's just, I don't know, man. I just don't think this was a good career move as far as, you know, career goes to diss on Lil Wayne. Do I think Lil Wayne will respond? No. Do I think Lil Wayne will even hear about this? Maybe eventually, but you know, Lil Wayne being his own little world, right? He don't really pay too much attention to the internet. Don't really know a lot of stuff on the internet that's going on, but I expect this situation to potentially get to Wayne quicker than a lot of other situations because this is like an ex-hot boy, you know what I'm talking about? But do I think he really even cares about it? No. I think he got a whole lot of other stuff going on that he cares more about, like he about to drop the Carter 6 eventually and a whole lot of other stuff. Yes, I think that's more the stuff that he's worried about, more than a person calling him the B word for who knows what reason. Obviously, be calling him the B word for some reason. He don't care about him really. I'm talking about, that's what it seemed like to me. And obviously he don't care about, well, and it's wild because before he called him the B word in the song, he said my brother or my bro, my boy Lil Wayne, something like that, which shows homage. But then the next lyric was calling him the B word. So if y'all ain't heard the song, it's a song with him and Finesse2Tymes. Just type in Finesse2Tymes BG and you'll be able to hear what I'm talking about. But yeah, at the end of the day, do what you're gonna do to make your paper. You just cut off a lot of your fan base. Lil Wayne's a super legend, you know what I'm talking about? Arguably, I think personally he's the greatest rapper to ever do it. I don't care about all the other rappers or whatever you want to say who will put him against him. I think he's matching them in a bar for bar. And a lot of people can say he's arguably the greatest rapper to ever do it, you know what I'm talking about? Far more greater than BG was and can ever be, because Wayne never went locked up for 14 years. He got Lil Wayne has a 14-year advantage on BG, which meaning all them 14 years that BG was away, Wayne was out dominating the charts, dominating the rap game, building up his legacy, and that's just how it is. So who knows? Maybe somebody do an interview with BG so we can figure out why he called him the B word, because a lot of people want to know that now. A lot of people want to know why you calling Wayne the B word, and if it has anything to do with financial reasons, like, oh, he wasn't sending me this money, or right now, what is he doing right now that you know that caused that? But anyways, let me get off this topic. I'll be back with another video about some other stuff, but I definitely had to talk to y'all about this because, I don't know, it just had me scratch my head. I read the comments a lot too. And I will say, in the comment section, you did have people say, okay, well, maybe Wayne didn't hold it down after he made that song, I Miss My Dogs, right? Listen, I don't know. I forgot when that song came out. I know it came out a long time ago. But y'all gotta understand, life goes on. People have kids, people have responsibilities, people have bills. When you get locked up, it ain't nobody else's responsibility to continuously 24/7, you know, and they're not even real brothers. They're not even blood brothers or nothing like that, which I understand, but still, I'm just saying, do what you got to do in order to not get locked up. So you ain't got to be 100% dependent on people all the time, right? Anyways, let me know some. Comment down below. Let me know what you think about this entire ordeal. I'm out.